Friends, oh gosh, oh man, oh lord, there we go. My phone about fell over. Welcome back to the Damn Influence Success Podcast. I am so excited to have you back here with me today. So I know it's a little bit later than normal, and I am so sorry, but my oldest son had his first fall ball baseball game tonight, so that's always exciting. We love our baseball every year. We got fall ball, spring ball, all the time. It's always baseball in his house constantly. But I wanted to recognize September as so it's National Recovery Month, and I think that that's such an awesome thing. And I don't know that there's that it gets the attention that it really deserves, because I think recovery is such an amazing thing, and it's not just, recovery from drugs and alcohol. It's recovery from any hurt, habit, hang up that you have. And I think that that is so awesome. And I think that it needs to be celebrated more. So if you have ever beaten any kind of addiction, habit, hurt, hang up, anything whatsoever, I commend you, and I think that you're amazing. And it takes a special kind of person to beat something like that. So hats off to you. You are amazing. And as hard as it is sometimes we have to share our story with others, because sometimes other people need to hear our stories. As hard as it is for us to tell, we just have to keep in mind that we don't want whatever negative thing happened to us to have happened in vain. We want to make sure that at least something good comes of it. And if it's, helping somebody else, let it be known. Let it be known. Yeah, you've got a few people here and there that are like, oh my gosh, did you know what they used to do? Ha ha ha. Well, I guarantee you they're still doing something that they don't want nobody to know about. But if you beat the odds and you beat your addiction, you beat your habit, you beat your hurt, your hang up, your whatever, you are amazing. And I don't care what anybody else says. You cannot change your past. And you know what? Why would you want to? Because it shaped you into who that you are today. Can you have regrets? Sure, it happens. There's things that we wish we could go back and change. But really, if we went back and changed those, our entire lives would be different. And, I'm not sure that I would go back and take some of the things back that I've done that may have been, negative things in the past. So I just keep that in mind and think about that. But with all that being said, I want you guys to really just think. I totally went braided. I'm so sorry. I want you guys to just think about that and just be conscious of that each month. And then if you run across somebody that is celebrating recovery, even if it's just a day, celebrate that. That is, it's one step at a time. It's little baby steps get you to a greater goal, right? And just like me, I made the decision to stop drinking last August. Fell off the bandwagon one night in March. I went out and had a couple of beers. It was March 29th of this past year. And, I wouldn't really consider drinking to have been an addiction of mine. But, I just didn't like the way that it made me feel. I didn't like the kind of person that it made me out to be. I didn't like that it was taking time away from my kids whenever I did. Even if it was just once a month, it was still once a month that I was being taken away from my kids. So I just decided that it wasn't for me. And yeah, I slipped up. Absolutely did. I own it 100%. And I wish that I want to say that I wish that it didn't happen, but I'm kind of glad that it did, because, that just proves that we can fall, but we can get right back up again. And, that just proved that my life has been a million times better since that I gave up drinking. And like I said, I wouldn't have even considered myself an alcoholic. I may have drank twice a month at the most, but it doesn't matter the quantity of it. If it makes you feel like that you don't want to feel, or if it brings things into your life that you don't want, or, if it's negatively impacting you in some way or another, it's time to let that mess go. And that's not just with an addiction. That's not just with a hurt, habit, or hang up. That is with people. That is with jobs. That is with absolutely anything that is holding you back. And, once you let go of that, that needs to be celebrated. That is absolutely something to be celebrated. So, and the funny thing about that too, it's not really funny, but it's weird how it happens, is that whenever, we have to guard our hearts. We have to guard our hearts from our past coming back to us, from, these cravings and these, whatever comes at us. That's the enemy. And the harder that you are feeling those things, and the more that they're coming at you, and you feel like that it's just really getting really, really difficult to try to, stay clean or to stay away from that person, or if that, whatever it is, whatever is hindering you, the more and more that you feel that and the more intensely that it's coming at you, just, take this little piece of advice. That's the enemy seeing how great that you're becoming. That's the enemy getting afraid that you're going to beat him. And I think that's awesome. I think that's really great. So whenever you're really having a tough time, just know that the enemy sees something in you that you may not even see in yourself. And just keep your head down, keep working, keep praying, keeping God at the center, and he will get you through it. Just pray that, for guidance, for help. Guard your heart against anything that is bringing you down. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's drugs, if it's alcohol, if it's a person, if it's, heck, even if it's family. Family can be toxic. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's true. Family can be toxic. If you have somebody in your family that's bringing you down, sometimes you just have to protect you have to protect yourself. You have to guard your heart. And the enemy's going to make that really, really difficult on you because he sees how amazing that you are, and he is scared to death that you're going to go on and you're going to beat him. And guess what? He has every reason to be scared because you can beat it. You can beat anything that you set your mind to. I believe in you. I know you can do it. If there's ever anything that I can do for you, please, please let me know. Just know that even whenever times seem hard, whenever things seem tough, whenever they seem like they just can't get any worse, good thing about that is things can only go up from there, right? So you're amazing. You got this. Whatever you're struggling with, you got it. I believe in you 100%. I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll talk to you again soon.